Alrighty, looks like we are live and alive. Hello and welcome everybody. Welcome to the Halloween uh, seasonal event. We did a little bit of playing last time, but hold on. I see something ever so strange. The bottom. Aha. Aha. Alright, I fixed it. Thought something looked weird. But yes, here we are. This is very pretty. If you haven't seen it yet, they really kind of went out on the very kind of again, it's got that Halloween, but it's a very much a fantastical Halloween theme. They tend to go that route, but a lot of flowers, lots of pretty Halloween, as you might call it. Not necessarily spooky Halloween. This is definitely pretty Halloween territory. Uh, all of the palicos are again these weird little dolls. I don't know. I think you can make... Yeah. You got new Udra stuff here for your palico. You got marionette. You got the ghost. I think that's it right now. But yeah, you could get the ghost with the harvest tickets, which you can get and have available. You got the dream spell tickets. For the rest of it, you got the new Udra stuff. You're going to need a few more tickets for that. Which we just might get, because why not? Let's see, armor-wise, we have a few sets that have been added, I do believe. We need to farm out a few of them. But yeah, I got the Dreamwalker stuff here, where you got Headless Horseman. The coloration on this is going to be a little bit different because it keeps the color I currently have of my equipment. You also got the very flowery dress. They've kind of done stuff like this before. The hair and hat are alright. I can see that working with some other sets nicely outside of the Halloween. You got the Harvest set. These are pretty classic Harvest sets. I think we've always had that. Maybe I just missed him. Omega is Omega. We don't care. The other new ones are going to be down here. You got these two guys right here. I'm wearing some of them. That, you know, you got your little buddy on your back, and if you're wearing the head, instead of being on your back, he kind of takes over your head. It's a little creepy. Or if you just take the chest off, you can have the head of this guy. You also have aviator glasses, and you have kitten frames. All that requires dream spell catalogs, which you get from a specific event. And all the rest of the stuff is just, again, the classic seasonal tickets. We only need one more to make that. And we need some harvest tickets for that guy. And for new Udra, if we wanted to make all the armor set, which we might do, you need to do those. Big thing is we need a couple more new Udra pieces. For, I will make the, this guy's gear for new Udra, because why not? Looks alright, and I like the squid. The squid's always one of my favorites. So we are full on everything, which is good. So we have a couple of quests we can do. So we have event quests. We have this guy right here. This guy, I think his whole deal is to just give you either hard armor spheres or like the or calcite kind of stuff. So he's either giving you spheres or glowing stones or calcite. It's okay. This guy right here gives you the dream spell catalogs. This guy is a real nice one. He gives you hard armor spheres and food. So he's actually a good farm to do for that. Hirabami gives you harvest tickets. Those are nice. We do need quite a few harvest tickets. And the rest of these, this one's just an ore, Nova Crystal File Cell. It's fun. This is the way you can make the pickaxe. Excuse me, the pickaxe weapons. And the rest of these are going to be unique equipment when you do this. I don't remember what the unique equipment for this is. I feel like I already did this. The skull ticket makes the skull stuff. For the most part, all of this is pretty straightforward. That's the toe beam. That's the hand. So I don't know what the Masterless Claws gets you. I can't remember. These are all fairly standard. This gets you the necklace and Azu's meal tickets, potentially. This is just a standard hard and advanced armor sphere farm. And these are shiny and sparkly treasures. This gets you the Wud stuff, I do believe. Wyverian coins, kind of alright. I believe this gets you a emote. Running Wild. That's the sealed dragon cloth stuff. This gets you the Vile Visage. We actually do need to do that one or twice. Blossom tickets there for anything that you're missing. Diving tickets for this one. Feline tickets for this one. Expedition headgear ticket. I don't remember what the expedition headgear is. Mimifita. That's a little headpiece. Emstriga is another headpiece. Yeah, you got quite a few of them. Kind of all of them. All the classics. But we do need some Dream Spell catalogs.
Of course.
Let me take a quick look and see what are the Alright, so those are all the complete bounties right there. Dream Spell tickets.
Alright. I'm here if you need me.
One thing I will need is I will need more Dream Spell tickets, so it might be an idea to change equipment. Can I put that on somewhere? Did I save it? I did not save it. Alright, we gotta... So take all that. We're gonna put on the seasonal wear here. It's not terrible armor, mind you. It actually isn't. For seasonal stuff, it's not bad. Like, it's not good. Don't get me wrong, but for seasonal stuff, it's not terrible. And again, you'll have increased power while using it because it's during the season, so. So, you got all that kind of stuff right there. That's all pretty good for you. So we got Dream Spell Boon up to 2. Carve Master 3. We can actually change out the headpiece for something. Let's, do we care about the last piece of... Nah, we'll put on Burst. Why not? We'll put on this one, because we don't really need 5 pieces. We'll put on this one. This one's kind of useful. And... let's just stack defense because it's so crappy here. Alright. Oh, we can get one more piece of defense, can't we? Boop. There we go. Full defense, all that. And mainly because this is not upgraded armor, so it's very low. So if you want to take this armor into some actual long form hunts or anything like that, it might be a good idea to upgrade it a bit. Luckily, again, this is just a tempered Gypsyros. It's an annoying little bastard fight. Doesn't matter. Dies pretty quickly in this game. He's still annoying. Still terrible.
It's a challenging quest, but that just makes for a sweeter victory.
Nope.
There! That's our target!
Looked away from... oh, he got knocked out. Why am I on Pierce? Where the fuck is Spread? There it is. It's always angry. That didn't count? That didn't count? That did not count? Where the fuck did it hit if that didn't count? Oh, I hate you. I'll never not hate you. I'll never not hate you. I'll never not hate you. Just as a thing, Gypsyros. I'll never not hate you. God damn, I actually can't do this against Gypsyros. He's a horrible... I hate him with a heavy bow gun. I absolutely despise him with heavy bow gun. What? Just... all you do is that move, and it's just the worst... You're just the absolute worst, you know? Absolutely the worst. Like, there's no monster in this game since... and think about this. Gypsyros has been hated since its invention. Since putting it in this game, Gypsyros has been hated. I do not understand their insistence on... what the fuck was that move? God damn. And you're making a fool out of me, which is not that hard. Come on, get over there. It's interesting that he can get actually poisoned here. Really? Just fuck off, game. Also, my buddy just won't heal me.
It's moving to a new area.
Unlock on... Oh, boy. Yeah, it's been a hot second since I played. I played a little bit of this last night, and it's still super weird. After playing all the old games, I don't have any heat. I don't have any poison stuff. Whoop. Where are we going? God damn, I keep pressing that button. It's been so long. I've been playing way too much of Monster Hunter 4U. The buttons are opposite there. Are we fucked in the head right now? Seriously, Gypsyros, what are you What are you even doing at this point? Like, why are you here? Like, I swear to God, Gypsyros, you're the dumbest animal in existence. Somehow you've managed to drag every single fucking monster in existence to your stupid location. This is such a weird hunt. I did this hunt a couple of times already. Went perfectly smooth. Now I fight it, it's just going absolutely ass. But that's just kind of a Gypsyros thing, I feel like. Gypsyros just sucks. Again, I can't think of a single person that likes a Gypsyros. Like, maybe they exist. Maybe they really do exist. You know? I don't think so. God damn you, Gypsyros. I kind of wish you didn't exist, Gypsyros. As a general rule. Also, fuck you, Ajarakan. You show up for 6 seconds just to fuck with me and then piss off? Yeah, fuck off. God damn, I hate this monster. The fact that I'm having to do all this bullshit for a stupid Gypsyros. Annoying little shit. Again, a big part of the problem is that you are using really painfully low gear.
Make sure to grab anything a monster leaves behind.
Like, it's probably appropriate for this level, but when you're used to using max level gear, knocking things out in like 2 minutes, you can just feel really weird doing this. So we got 2 Dream Spell tickets and 2 catalogs. That's nice. Yeah, you don't need to wear these armor set too many times to get a decent stockpile of tickets. A special support hunter is available. Now, I don't know what that is. Let me just look here. What would be the... Support hunters. Oh, it's Fabius, isn't it? Because normally you can't select Fabius. Right? I think that's the only one that's available. Yeah, but no, New Udra or Arch-Tempered New Udra, not an easy fight. You're gonna want some fire resistance. You also probably want something like, I think, Preparation, which is the environmental, nullifies environmental stuff. Because he has a flame aura that I think counts as environmental, and it does a crap ton of damage, actually. You know, kind of like a constant burn. It does that, but it's pretty aggressive, actually.
Do you have any requests? Can I proceed?
Watch this. Meow, this is great.
Should I begin?
Watch this.
Let me. Good.
So we have 4 diving tickets for that stuff.
Can I proceed?
Watch this.
Good.
Again, it's all painfully low level,
Watch
so
this.
Good.
you just kind of have to accept
this.
that.
Let me. Good.
Alright. We're also missing the butterfly stuff. And the Blossom Dance stuff. We never did get those things. And we got the Feline New Udra stuff. What am I using? Morbol? Yeah, it's 47. It does have a shitload of poison. That's kind of the reason actually why I use it, is that, as you noticed, again, Chipsteros is normally pretty weak, or pretty resistant, I should say, to poison. And he got poisoned pretty quickly. So no joke, it's actually not bad. This weapon. This one does do more damage. What was the highest one? Numinous is 60-60. So Numinous is still technically the highest DPS one, though it does have a little bit of drag in there. It's the highest one that I've come across so far. Everything else is close. This guy would be the next most powerful one, I think, is the New Udra one. It does have a decent amount of fire. That's not bad. But the poison is actually the thing that's kind of the selling point.
Can I proceed?
Watch this.
Might as well make some of this stuff. I never made any of the other
Watch
armors
this.
here.
Good.
Yeah, and here's just the normal tempered New Udra stuff. Which again, you compare that to that. You get a nice little glow to it. Does a fair bit more damage. It's fine. Now the new Udra set. What do I need for finishing all this stuff? Well, we could do some new Udra. We do need another Dream Spell ticket. We could use some Harvest tickets. And what do we need for the glasses again? I think that's Dream Spell catalogs. Alright, so we need a Dream Spell ticket we can do. And the catalog. I think we need 2 more catalogs. We'll make the Aviator glasses. And we'll make the kitten frames in a second.
Very good.
So let's do this hunt again. I don't really think we need multiple people or the support people. We're okay with that.
Support you to the best of my ability. Good luck.
Alright, we got just a quick little Gypsy Rose. Hopefully he behaves a little bit better and doesn't run about too much. Again, it is doubtful. And he does the one move that he only ever does. Really? You just do that a lot faster than I remember. Oh, for fuck's sake. Just stop walking into me. God, I cannot tell you how much I hate Gypsy Rose. Didn't do them. Jesus Christ, like, it wouldn't do the move. It just wouldn't do the move. I don't know what was going on there, but it wouldn't do the move. Why wouldn't it do the move? There was a move that I was doing, and it wasn't doing it. Come on. You gotta get closer. Just, what is with the weird, this weird pattern of him doing the same attack like 3-4 times in a row? Like, that's just so fast for him. I suppose we have to heal. This armor set really is dog shit. As far as, like, its protection capabilities, it's actually, again, as I said, full flare isn't bad. And of course, he's gone. It's literally the only thing that this guy does. I don't know where I went. I just want to get his neck here. I Jesus, that was taking a lot. You know? Getting pretty dull here. Ah, you flew fast. Alright, whatever. We're just bitching about Gypsyros because it's... I'm sorry, it's Gypsyros. It's an eternal struggle to try to justify this stupid monster's existence. I'm just gonna watch him get his ass beat up by an Ajarakan. I'm fine with that. Yeah, I am perfectly fine with him just getting beat to hell eternally by an Ajarakan. Looks like he decided to... Oh, there's another Ajarakan. How many Ajarakans do we have on this map? We have 2, looks like, and Gravios might be over here too. Really? Really? Oh fuck it, I don't care. Just end the mount here.
Another monster joining in. Expertly done.
Oh boy, I love this. Why are you just constantly being a piece of shit? Like, I just don't understand why you have to be this way. Because you choose to be this way, and you're just the worst monster. And you know you are. I would be interested to see
This will freshen you up quick.
if Gypsyros is the most hated monster. You know, because I'm curious about it.
All right.
Because he's got to be up there, right? He's just got to be. There's just no way that Gypsyros isn't, what, top 10? Outside of, again, the super hards or the weird super hard offshoot monsters that are just kind of like they're hated because they're just cheap super hard things from like what is it, GU or some of those more extreme kind of moments. I feel like he's got to be the most hated. Like they always, I've seen them do. Wow, we only got one there. That's kind of rough. Pretty sure we needed 2. That's a little rough. That's annoying. Anyway, they're always doing like, you know, rankings on most beloved monster. Has Monster Hunter ever done a most hated monster?
Come on over.
In like the main series kind of games, what's the most hated monster? Maybe that's a bit too negative and they don't want to bring up, you know, negativity or stuff like that. They don't want to encourage that. I absolutely understand that. But I am curious. You know, Like, I am curious. What is the most hated monster in Monster Hunter? They would need to take a poll. Can I create a poll? I don't know. I would have to like do that on Twitter or something. That would be an interesting poll to do, I think. Is what's the most hated monster, the most universally hated monster in Monster Hunter series? 1, 2, 3, 4. World, Rise, Wilds. Like you might have to break it down by game. Might be make it a little easier to work with. Yeah, we need one more Dream Spell catalog.
My hammer is yours anytime.
So we got to do that hunt one more time. We do have enough tickets, right, for the other armor piece. Yes, we do. So we don't need to actually wear this armor anymore.
Should I begin?
Watch this.
Right?
Good.
Because we can't get harvest tickets from it. We just get the Dream Spell tickets. Yeah, we only have the one there. That's fine. We don't need any more. I don't think. We might need it for Palico stuff. No, that's Harvest. That's Dream Spell. We already got that. That's Diving. We got that. Flame Fet. We got that. Only thing we're missing is Blossom tickets. New Udra tickets. We don't have the Street Fighter 6 tickets. I don't know why we never got that. I feel a little bit stupid not getting that. That would be, of course, right up my alley. Alright, so we don't need this ticket stuff anymore, so we can change into something a little bit more spicy. And I think we were going with this loadout here is our best one. Wait. This one, why do I have this one over that one? So this one has Guts, Super Recovery, Thunderous Roar. And it should have Lord's thing, right? Lord's Soul, yeah. It's got Lord's Soul, Super Recovery, Thunderous Roar. Whereas this one doesn't have any of those things. It does have lots of good Agitator, Weakness Exploit. This one is a little less damage orientated from what I can see. So I'm kind of curious. The Numinous Shroud. Let me actually just put this on real quick. That gives me 2 Agitator with a 2 slot there. My question is, could I get Lord Soul with this, keeping the Weakness and Agitator up? We did just get the new Udra set, which has some pretty okay slots from what I can see. It has Resentment, which is alright. The chest piece has Counter Strike, which is a nice little thing. What about the headpiece? The headpiece had a shitload of burst. That's right. I don't know. You'd have to play around with it, but it's actually not a terrible set. Hello there, Bianca. How's it going? We just doing a little bit of Monster Hunting today. as we do on many of our days. Normally, we're currently working through a playthrough of Monster Hunter 4, but we alternate between doing Monster Hunter 4, Monster Hunter 3U, 4U, this game, and Wild Hearts. Because I am trying to build up some video reviews eventually for all of these games, but that's gonna take a bit longer. That's gonna take a bit of time. So let's see. You know, I might do this for farming a new Udra with randos online, because it does have that wide range, and people do be dying a lot in that game, in that one. Just trying to think if I can get a bit of Lord Soul somewhere. It'd have to be somewhere in there. I could do... I lose 2 agitator with that, but I gain a 1 slot, so I actually only lose 1 agitator. So if I were to do this guy... I have Lord Soul. I lost a little bit here and there, but I could do a bit of Tenderizer, a bit of Challenger. And how does that compare to the other kind of DPS set that I normally run? Because this was pretty standard. So it's about the same. Though it does have full wide range, maximum wide. It does have Counter-Strike 2 in there. Which the other set, I don't think had Counter-Strike in it. No. A little bit of burst, though. Which we're missing here. The Ray Gloves, do those get replaced by new Udra? We lose a 3 slot, but you gain 3 resentment. That's not terrible. The Omega... Does the Omega get replaced? 2 burst and a 2 slot. It's probably its worst piece right there. Radau Head has 2 really good things, plus a 3 slot. The burst is nice on that, though. What about the legs? The legs... you lose a 3 slot. You gain 2 resentment. You gain the final counter strike. All that seems pretty good to me. You would gain a little bit of bad blood, so that makes resentment a little bit more useful. But you do lose a fair bit. Because you just don't have that 3 slot. But that's not a terrible idea. The Omega is probably its the waste is probably the worst slot there. Again, ambush is useless. Burst is nice, but you would lose quite a bit on as far as slots. Did lose a little bit of that, but you gained, basically you trade 1 agitator for 2 levels of Counter-Strike, which that's a pretty damn good one. That's a pretty damn good one. I don't think we could slot anything else in. That's crit eye wide range. We could change this out. what would we change it out for? It'd have to be pretty damn good, and then we'd have to have the mighty in there, because I don't want to lose maximum might. Not a lot of this floating my boat here. That's a razor sharp. That's not bad. That helps with sharpness by a fair bit, right? Yeah, 25%. That's solid. And the weakness exploit and the 2-slot. Handicraft and a 2-slot and that's not bad. This is the one I usually run, which is attack boost and weakness exploit. Yeah, that'd be nice. I just don't really need it. We do need a couple of defensive things. I know that. We do need, what is it called? We're going to need that environmental protection crap. So I don't know where we can get that from. I think we're okay with this. We still have full wide range, which is pretty nice. That's going to be helpful for, you know, online stuff. I don't want to lose more protection. But I do need... Where is that? What is that? It's like survival, isn't it? No. What is it called? I don't have shockproof, which is a bit dangerous to not have. I think it's got to be somewhere in here. I just don't remember where. I know I have this. I have to have had this somewhere. There's no way I did not. Adaptability. It's adaptability. Okay. So you need 2 levels of adaptability. Shit is the word I'm using here. I don't think I have that. Do I have a charm with adaptability? That's a hell of a thought. That's not something I look for much. Because it should help a fair bit. Because that tick damage that it does to you, that new Udra does to you when you're near him is really rough. It's a lot rougher than you think. Like, it's workable, don't get me wrong. It's survivable. But I'll be damned if it doesn't actually start creeping up real fast on your ass. That's the only one, I think. So that's terrible. That was just genuinely really bad. Yeah, a lot of this is going to be pretty bad. Oof. Oof, he says. Can I get something else out of here that I would actually like? I don't think I saw anything else here that really floats my boat. It's actually not terrible. I'll favor that for a second. That actually might be somewhat useful because I do need some fire resistance. That will help a lot. Just feel like we're going to need to sacrifice some damage here. Sucks to do. But we do a little bit of this. A little bit of the old, where is it? Mighty. Get that back up. Full efficacy for 66%. You'd get rid of a little bit of divine blessing. I'm not really fond of that. Oh, hey, look, bot. Bye, bot. I don't like bots. What else could we do to make this a little bit more spicy? Have a nice defensive option right there. With good support potential. We lost almost all wide range. But even one piece is a little bit nice because you're pretty close to each other usually. But tell you what, we will let people survive on their own. I find it so... Try that. Do we want to do that weapon? That seems a bit counterintuitive. Do I even want this talisman? Gave me fire resistance and attack boost and marathon runner. Do I care for that? And that's what I was running with before. we still kind of have everything. We have the Counter-Strike too, which is nice. We do need to upgrade this chess piece, though, a lot. If we're going to be doing new Udra, we'll need to do that. But I think the one thing we have that's nice for us
A sage choice.
is we don't need to fight new Udra for just a little bit.
Oh, good. Very good.
So that'll be nice. We can do Gypsyros a couple times. I think we only need to do it one more time. So we'll do the Gypsyros one more time. We do need spheres. Armor spheres are an absolute pain in the ass to get. And even if you're demolishing all of your... I have a huge stockpile of monster parts that could probably get me a fair amount of armor spheres. I just don't like the idea of just having to raid and completely destroy almost all of my monster parts, like a lot of them, for a relatively small amount of armor spheres. Let's just do the paralysis thing again. Oh, seriously, Ajarakan, can you fuck off? Man, I really just want you all to fuck off, please. Like, how tiresome is this? And we'll get this one, because why not? It'll work. He's paralyzed. Get this one.
I'm about to plunder some wonder.
Oh boy, do I hate you.
Perfectly plundered.
Let's knock him down here.
The monster's debilitated.
I was trying to see if I can get a knockout here. Where the fuck is my character aiming? Holy shit.
Leave this to me. Heals inbound.
Can you heal me? You said you were gonna heal me, so heal me. And we'll get these final little bits in there. This down. We're getting very dull here.
Sonic's last legs. Just a little more. Looks like it's moving to a new area.
That's alright. Let it move to its new area. We're super dull. We're crazy dull right now. It just needs to get there. God damn it, would you stop lifting your head?
All right. Perfectly splendid.
Really? That did that much damage to me? Sure. Thank you.
Good job, partner.
Pretty slow, actually. This is a pretty slow kill. But again, we got kind of a weird one. I keep trying to find a better way to build out my set. But just kind of like in all the other games, so it just feels like you're always just one lucky slot away or one thing away, and you're like, God, no matter what, I can't fit these pieces together just the right way to get this to work. Yeah, 6 minutes. That took forever. I don't know why. I should have decent damage. I just don't. I keep doing different builds than like the optimal build, and like, well, I mean, it's got almost all the same skills. It's basically right there. And somehow my DPS just goes absolutely in the toilet every single time. And I can't figure out why. Like, I do not understand why the DPS is always so dog shit. I say dog shit. It's perfectly fine. It's just, I just look at it and I go like, okay, I can understand maybe being 5 or 6, 7, 8% off because I don't have perfectly optimized. But like I do that and like, okay, I'm off by a little bit. It's fine. I'd make one change like this. Okay, it's slightly different, but basically the same skills. Same number of skills. I'm just using a different armor piece. And just like magic, but my damage goes down by 20%. Feels like. Like it's this massive thing. This massive goddamn drop in damage. And it's just like, okay, this set has full agitator, or this set has 4 agitator, full weakness exploit, has this weapon, has all this. This set has all of those exact same things, except it has a different armor piece, but ultimately has the exact same skills. Shit you not, it feels like it does less damage.
Should I begin?
And I cannot figure out why. Like, there is a difference somewhere.
Another satisfied.
I know. I just can't find it. Like, again, if we were to look at this set compared to, I mean, this is the normal damage set that I always go with. This is the one that you have a pretty nice comfort zone with. You You got the recovery speed up. This is the one that I usually use. The other one, again, it's this one's the more defensive thing. This guy right here is basically the same. This guy you lose out on Lord's Soul. Where was it? This guy. Right here. This guy was one of my comfort zones. I liked it. It worked. It got full weakness exploit, a little bit of agitator. You have Thunderous Roar. We have Guts. We have that. I don't know if this was ever the max damage, but it was always somewhere close to max damage, or, you know, nearing the upper regions here. I don't know. It does have wasted latent power in there, and I just don't like latent power. And that's what you do. You do the latent power, the maximum might. That's the reason why you get that guy. You would lose 1 maximum might gain. Gain several well, actually, no. You do that guy. It's actually the worst piece. What about you? You get 2 agitator, which we don't have any stuff for. You, what if we did, what if we changed some stuff out? What if we did Coalescence? Not super useful. I'm thinking here. If we do Radau Head here. We lose a agitator. And a mighty and some recovery speed. But we gain a weakness, a maximum might, which covers that. Weakness covers that. And then we have a slot for an agitator, so it's basically the same. But then we could trade out you for you, get mighty, or you get 1 slot of mighty. We would lose 1 mighty. That's hard. It's hard to give up that, even though evade extender just isn't that great. That would be really nice to have. But if we did that, we would lose a tenderizer and an agitator. So we would have to get a tenderizer and agitator somewhere else. We would get 2 agitator right there and 1 mighty, but we lose we lose a mighty. We lose an agitator if we go that route. Weakness exploit, that's pretty good right there. That actually could cover us. Counter strike isn't a terrible idea. Maybe it would be a Legiacris. So it would give us 2 weakness exploit. We lost an agitator somewhere. This would lose us another. This would lose us another agitator. Shit. Trying to see what I can replace these things with new Udra that can get me a little something extra. This loses us 1 3 slot, but gains us 3 resentment. What I really would like is this guy, but this guy has... It's hard to beat this. It really is hard to beat this. Getting 3 burst would be really cool. Tell you what, let's play around with it for a little bit. Alright, so we have almost no weakness exploit with this setup. That's kind of what kills us here. But if we did that, get rid of those things. Alright, so we got new Udra there, so we can trade out one of these guys and still have Lord Soul. I don't think it's going to be new Numinous right there. That's pretty tempting. That's not. It's mildly tempting with the 3-2 right there. With a little bit of counter strike. Nothing else really floating my boat. And we lose the agitator there. That's another problem. But we do get counter strike. That's nice to have. So we have Lord Soul still active. Super Recovery still active. Is this worth it? That gets us 3-piece Numinous. We can go back to that. So we got 2-piece Numinous, Lord Soul. I don't think we can do anything with the Ray stuff because those 3 slots just are super useful. It's really hard to give them up. We have 4 3 slots right there, which could get us full weakness exploit. That's not terrible. I think we stick with this. Alright, so let's just tenderize the hell out of this. Alright. Last tenderize. Okay. Now we have a couple of other things. We could do Mighty. That's very useful, and that's the only Mighty we get. That sucks. We lose a lot of crit by doing this. The handicraft has a 2 slot. Big thing is I would really like to get my mighty up here. Is there any mighty anywhere? There's adaptability. That's that one. That one's terrible. What else? There's a maximum might right there. It's just attached to dog shit. Absolute crap. Another burst slugger. Weakness exploit special. Is there a way for me to search for skills? You can't really... Yeah, damn it. I'm just looking for a mighty. A nice high, several ranks of mighty, and I don't think I have one. As mighty pulls its weight pretty hard. It's kind of hard to give that up. We could do... Losing the 3 attack kind of sucks. If we were to do that, it's probably not optimal to do. We could do this guy, get 1 more mighty in there, and we lose... I can't really lose anything here. Really wish this Ray Dow didn't have all of that shit in it. Yeah, Bad Blood kind of isn't a great skill. I don't think they changed it at all. It's kind of nice. It's just really hard to keep up. It's like an extra damage pop every once in a while you have red health. But it's not great. It's kind of a bad skill. It's got Stamina Surge. What about... Could we lose Numinous and do something with, like, it's really, really rough losing that mighty. Because that's a 30% affinity, like, almost all the time. The uptime on that is crazy good. What are the legs of this guy? Counter-Strike, that's not terrible. We could have a 3-2 there. We lose 1 agitator. Theoretically, if we do that, so then we could do this over here. What does it look like now? Alright, so agitator, we lost a ton of agitator. Yeah, that's a rough thing to lose. Mighty. Agitator. So is it worth losing the last two? So we lost at least 8 attack and oh, that's actually not that. Agitator's not that's okay. We can lose a little bit of that. We did lose the tenderizer though. So we lose a little bit more agitator. It's a little weird. Latent power sucks. I can't get mighty anywhere else for the life of me. And again, I get that last... What's that burst? What's burst? For a huge stat boost. Is it worth it? Part of me wants to say yes. What if we do that? Then we just put a mighty here. Alright, so we... That last chunk of mighty is pretty worthwhile. It's another 10%. We lost a little bit of mighty. We have full weakness, exploit, full burst. A little bit of counter strike. And a bunch of one slots. For crap. Something like that. I mean, we lost a fair bit of defense. So it's a little bit scary to roll like that. Sword and shield is a really easy survivable tool. Alright, let's roll with this for a bit. I don't think we can upgrade anything.
How can I serve? A sage choice.
Might as well upgrade that.
Another satisfied customer.
Let's see. Let's go on adventure here. We got the Gravios here. I don't think we need any more of this. We're good on you. We just need more of you. Well, let's do a Gravios real quick.
I'm all fired up.
So we got the tempered boy here. Yep, that hurts my ears. Oh, I forgot he does the poison.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
And we'll get that wound in a second. And we can't avoid that. Let's sharpen real quick. So, hard to tell on my damage whether or not burst is really worth it to get, I think, up to 5. I think we're at 5 now, right?
I'm about to plunder some wonder. All right. Perfectly plundered. It's on its last leg. Just a little more.
And we tried. Well, now Counter-Strike is active. It's going to be unactive in about 5 seconds here. Dude, get back on over here. Why am I having to look for you? Like, I'm doing okay damage. It's hard to tell exactly
That's my partner.
if I'm doing greater or less than. This will be something that I'm afraid people far more dedicated will have to figure out. If full burst, I know they buffed burst a little bit because I remember burst was only good like you get 1 rank of it and wasn't really worthwhile to get the rest compared to the rest of the skills. But I know that they buffed it a little bit, so maybe it's a little bit better now. So not a lot of good spheres. We got just 1 hard sphere, but we got a lot of food. You know, that's all right. Got some money, got some food. I'm okay with that. I like food, I like money. All right, one thing.
Hello.
Because because we have very little agitator. So what did we trade for agitator? Zoshio was there. So we would have to do one of the Lord's Souls here. That's either Stun Resistance, Stamina Surge with the 3 slot. That's not terrible. We get a little bit of Mighty. Not a lot of Mighty, but a little bit of Mighty. That's an agitator. One more agitator. That would be nice with the quick sheath. And it might still be better to just go here and do the... What do we need? Weakness, exploit. Tenderizer. Okay. Alright, so we got Udra, Duna. Do we need the Ray Arms? It's really hard to avoid the Ray Arms being super goddamn useful. It's just really hard to avoid that. So we would lose the Udra if we kept the Udra coil. We could lose the Udra coil for this guy, right? Oh, hold on. I accidentally took it off. Okay. Mighty. I really do think Mighty is still better than the ranks of Agitator. The more I think about it, the more it's just like, I think it's better. Because it does give, again, 15%. That's 15% when it's active. And they're angry for quite a lot of the time, no doubt. So that's an extra 20 attack, 15%, or 20% affinity. Thinking about it like that might be better than Mighty. Well, Mighty will give me 20%. Yeah, it's a better than Mighty, I think. Again, I'm not an expert on this kind of stuff, so. And we got 2 more slots, so let's just make sure we have... We got 2 Numinous and 3 for Lord Soul. That's nice. Can't really get anything else. What else could we use? We could use recovery speed. Recovery speed. Technically, we could get more if we got rid of the fire, adaptability, and a couple other things. So that is 3 levels of burst, full agitator, full weakness exploit. It doesn't seem bad, does it? Can I do something else other than razor sharp here? Like, is there like a razor sharp attack? I don't think so. There's a Guardian Iron Wall. I thought I had a Guardian attack. Hold on. I gotta remember to take some of this, some of these things off. It's magazine attack for that one, okay. Charge Blade. Does Charge Blade have any hidden things anywhere that I forgot to take out? What is this? Artillery and critical. Might be kind of fun. I don't really use that a lot. I kind of feel bad not using these things. Sure. I'm trying to find the, I thought I had an offensive guard attack. I guess not. I guess I don't. Alright. What's this thing I say I have full critical boost when I have critical 3 here? And oh, it's a critical 2. That's why. Okay. Could do crit I. That would give me 12% crit. That's not terrible, right? Especially seeing how we don't have... Well, a 20% crit with that one, plus 10% from Mighty, that takes us to 30%, plus from Weakness Exploit, we'll call that an extra 30%, so that's 60%, and then the Agitator, when they're angry, gets us to about 75%. Okay.
My hammer is yours anytime.
Sure. We still need...
Yeah.
God, we need so many armor spheres to level up. It takes so much armor spheres. I would love to do this guy. The problem is that he doesn't really drop a lot of heavy armor spheres. That's really what I want. We do this for harvest tickets. We actually do need a ton of harvest tickets now that I think about it. But... do we want to try New Udra? With our armor the way it is?
Of course. Come back anytime.
Let's eat. Let's make sure we eat. Just eat a normal meal. Alright. We're gonna work on this. And let's join some SOSs. We haven't done any SOSs yet today. New Udra definitely hurts, by the way. You will probably want to sacrifice some damage, which I am not doing here for like wide range and some of the defensive options. So I should probably, after this, because I've already clicked on join, not sure if we're going to join a quest. There we are. After this, I'm going to start doing more SOSs, and I'm going to put on my my helper set. I'll probably have a bit of the Omega in there because the Omega is nice for online stuff. YouTube's getting a little bit choppy. Apologies, YouTube.
Let's get to it.
Alright. Out of my way, Jerrican. I have no business with you.
That's okay.
Who died?
Don't worry about it. Additional supplies have been placed in your sacred's pouch.
Are we losing a lot of things? I feel like we're losing a lot of things. What do I have? Why does everyone keep saying don't worry? We're all dead. Are we all dying? I don't know what's going on. One big thing is that I'm pretty sure this guy doesn't get wounded for shit. Because he's an arch-tempered, and God knows they do not get wounded. Mounted the monster. That's nice, actually. Good. Ah, shit. He's going? He's going right over here. Nope. Oh, back away from that. Ouch. Get up. I can't really move. Jesus, that guy moves so fast now sometimes. Shit, nothing I can do about that. Put it away. Nope, put it away. Nope, put it away. Still put it away. Oh, cool. Alright, we'll need to sharpen. Doing okay. We got a decent group here, it seems like. Got some healings. Got some hunting horn action. Always good to see a nice horn bro. Horn bros keep things going. They're the saviors of this group. Always remember to thank your local horn bro for doing horn bro stuff. They're very cool. Oh, we're having a bit of a... those did, that did pretty good damage. Been a while since I've actually done a charge slash with this, honestly.
I've set a trap.
Damn it. Gotta get a perfect block on him somewhere. Shit. I'm asleep. Somebody hit me. Please, somebody hit me. Please, somebody hit me. Please, somebody hit me.
Bomb set. Set a bomb.
Great. I'd like to move. Nope, nope, nope. Moving away from that one. I don't know where he went. Ouch.
Thanks.
Should have done the second one for that one. Not sure where he is.
Trap set.
Not get me with that shit, you motherfucker. Come on.
Thanks.
Thanks.
That
That
helps.
helps. Thanks. That helps.
Damn it, I missed my, I haven't been playing this in a while, the, Charge Blade. Definitely rusty on that one.
Thanks.
I'm missing some of my combos here. Do I want to I don't really want to dump this. I super blocked the shit out of that. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm not super sure what's going on. Not super sure what's going on. We're just gonna kind of assume we know what's happening.
Thanks.
Oh, run away from that.
Thanks.
Damn it.
Thanks.
Thanks. That helps. Thanks.
Killing me here. Damn it. There we are. Got another proc. I super got that one, by the way, but... Damn it, nothing I can do about that. Nothing I can do about that either. Boy, that was just not really working for me, was it? Boy, really blocking the shit out of that, but alright.
Thanks. That helped.
That's not gonna work.
That helped. That helped.
Boy, you are a hardy boy, aren't you? You are a healthy, healthy boy. One healthy little noodle-armed boy. He is tempered, or arch-tempered, so really pretty hardy there. He is probably one of the funner ones, though. Of the arch-tempereds, he's pretty fun. His big oil spill explosion, the hitbox on this, it is a bit aggressive, but like you kind of expect it, you know? Oh wow, everything ran out. I need to charge my shield. Everything ran out. Oh, run away from that. Damn. Might be able to get this off, I don't know. I really didn't move forward for that one. I really didn't. Oh, he's running away. Ah, get back here, you coward. We do have a bit of a problem with sharpness with this weapon, just because I don't really have anything for sharpness slotted in, I don't think. I might need to slot in something like a razor sharp or something like that. I don't know what I have in it. I think it's just critical and damage boosting stuff. Oh, my thing's going crazy. We gonna capture him? Because you can capture these guys. That's kind of an interesting thing with the Arch-Tempereds, is you can capture them. Spare yourself a little bit of time and pain and suffering by capturing the Arch-Tempereds. He literally moved out of the way just a little too far. Damn it. God damn it, would you let me get close to you? God damn it, would you let me get close to you? Like, God damn, he has attacked me like 80 times now. Where'd he go? Alright, getting that combo off takes a while. I'm telling you, man. Dead. Dead, dead, dead. Very nice. All right. You know, the Mog thing actually might be an okay wake-up. I think about it. It does do decent-ish damage. Not great, but it's a decent hit. It's not a terrible wake-up. If you don't have a good wake-up attack with your weapon, the Mog thing actually, if you have it set up, it's not terrible. I don't think I used 5 endemic life, but okay. I think all those rewards are a little bit weird. I think they're kind of broken up. They're broken a bit. I don't trust them.
I've got a special announcement.
Did all the bounties. Except for obviously like this crap.
Right. I'm here if you need me.
Nada, you got me stuff.
Everyone in the village said they can help too. Goodbye.
I think we can get close to forging Palico equipment. Yeah, we just need one more.
Can I proceed?
Watch this.
Lend me a hand.
I'll be even more helpful now.
Should I begin?
Watch this.
Lend me a hand. Good.
Actually, hold on. That's 66. What's the Omega? 6D. Does lower it a little bit.
Another satisfied customer.
Hold on. I kind of like my weird little monster, like Pokemon monster getup right now, but let's see if we can do something a little different here. Now that we have it all, Yeah, if you do it that way, that's just kind of creepy. I'm not a huge fan of that. I'll be honest. The new Udra is always a classic. I've always liked New Udra. I liked it since it released. It was one of my favorites. If we do something like that, what if instead of those we do? Wait, where is that armor set going to be? Clerk. You know, boy, what was that? What was that anime where you had a Dullahan as one of the main characters? A female Dullahan was a character in there. God, what was that anime? You could probably do a decent cosplay of that. Probably would need maybe those pants right there. This won't work. But you could get close. Maybe... What if we do something like those pants right there? What's the what's our belt option? I'm thinking the Dreamwalker is not terrible, maybe a bit elaborate. This one is a nice substitute. Just gets you a little harpoon gun. But also, if you just turn it off, you get this one, which is pretty nice. That actually works very well. The van braces, I think we can go... Cyberpunk. There we go. That's a nice hellfire right there. It is funny doing this, but I mean, you could do something like a... Well, what's a good, like, heavy armor set? There's quite a few here. If we did something like the Bale. Bale actually works okay with that. Not so much. New Udra, not really. It works fine enough. But let's see, where's that heavy armor I always chose? These ones kind of not really. Yeah, kind of, but not really. That sort of works. Where is it? This one. This one works actually pretty decent, I think. The collar covers up any missing pieces, so you can do some kind of crazy knight get up. Pretty cool. I will go with, though, the... that guy just for fun. We did get some glasses. Maybe we use those few of the glasses here. So we got kitten frames, aviators, very cool. Gilladron is just... that's just creepy. And the mouth moves because it's like you're actually alive. It's creepy. I don't know. It don't work for me. But the full, where is it? Full Dreamwalker set. This is pretty cool. Turn on that. Got a very, again, the Headless Horseman kind of vibe to it. Very cool. You can kind of go for a red aesthetic there. It's a little off. I think keeping it black ends up being a bit better. But this is definitely, because you get the ribcage flames. Definitely want to change this up. So whatever you make your flame head, you should probably make it, you know, the same across the board. This one's pretty okay. The legs, I don't like at all. The waistcoat is okay. Chest and headpiece are nice. You got a little bo peep thing going there. Arms are fine. They match that. It's just the legs. I'm not a huge fan of the legs. Not sure what you would use instead of that. None of it really looks super amazing. New Udra is always good, especially the headpiece. Black is a bit more classic. We'll do New Udra for a bit. Very shiny, very nice. Yeah, I got artillery on this guy. Because everyone seems to run artillery with this. You know, it works well enough. We also got the crit boost there. It's just sharpness is hurt more than a smidgen. Like, we could do something like a... what do we want? I'll probably go for a razor sharp and something like a razor sharp. KO's not terrible because I do impact damage. You know? It's not a terrible idea. Do lose a little bit of the crit, but works pretty well.
Yes.
So I think we need one more New Udra ticket. Again, technically we could get more New Udra tickets for the male version, obviously. But I don't necessarily always need to get every single, you know, thing. I don't need to get every single piece of equipment. I just like to get one full set of whatever new equipment you got. I don't think there's any weapons, right? I didn't hear about any weapons. I don't think Arch-Tempered did anything with new weapons either. Did it? I don't think it did. I don't think any of the Arch-Tempereds did anything with weapons. I could take a look once we're done with this fight. But my instinct is to say no, nothing new.
Good to have you. Good to have you.
And let's just restock real quick on some stuff. We'll eat a ration real quick just for topping off purposes. Alright. Making our way down there. Takes a bit of time, but we'll get there. Takes a lot of time. While we're doing this, we'll put on the throwing knife. Just because we could get grabbed. I tend to be pretty good about not getting grabbed, but you never know. It's already poisoned, that's nice. Damn it, I missed it by that much. That's a bit annoying. Again. Fine, we'll get the charge back here in a second. I would like to get a hit on some of this. Tell me you got the headpiece. Nice. I like it when they save my stuff. Really? Already dead. Alright. Alright. Need to get up. Need to heal. Sadly, we don't have any Hornbro here. Nothing I can do about that. Literally nothing I can do about that. Nothing I can do about that. Alright. And we lost one. We lost one card, that's fine.
Anything a monster leaves behind.
getting our way up there, taking a second or two. Damn it. Ah, my nose is itching. Ah! Stop itching. What are you doing there, buddy? Ah, damn it. Sacred, come get me. God damn it. Oh, we might have lost connection. Big boom. Oh, I don't like this. We lost connection. We lost connection. God damn it. Of course he has to do the one of the few moves that can actually knock me down. I don't know where he is. I don't know where I am. I probably did some damage, right? Oh, he's knocked out. Wow, the connection on that one got real rough for me. I don't know about anybody else, but that got some... that was not pretty. I was hoping there would be something. Nope. Didn't actually do that move. Really? Sacred? Thanks. Thanks, Sacred. Of course, the second I get here, say I just immediately get slapped by, again, that one attack. Better have your knife in your hand. He doesn't. Feel like I blocked that, but okay. Not even close to being near his backside. I was fairly firmly on his right side, but alright, just kind of moved me that direction. And he's running. And we'll take this, why not? We're gonna let him go to sleep. We should let him go to sleep. Get a nice wake-up call him, or capture. We do both, guys. No need to bravery this out. What you guys want to do? Do we want to capture? I don't have a capture on me. I don't think so. Oh well, we do actually.
I've set a trap.
There we go. Figure we'll capture it. Did you want to kill it? Sorry, Moon. I don't know if this was your main mission. Apologies. But I figured we'd already lost a cart or two. Probably a good idea to just capture, you know. Avoid any embarrassing mistakes. Ooh, 2 heavy armor seers. And 3 of those? That's a nice haul right there. For upgrading. That's not bad. You know, that's not bad. We use that to upgrade our helmet.
A sage choice.
Nice. 86. Alright, what chest piece am I running? Is it numinous? It's numinous, okay. Do they heal? Ray Dow. I'd probably like this guy as well.
Can I proceed?
I mean, it just spends money doing nothing, really. Counter-Strike is nice, though. You know, I might end up giving up the new... Even though, again, Super Recovery is very comfortable. That's the one thing I would say about it. Super Recovery is very comfortable. It is a nice thing to have. Because that's two agitator and a tenderizer versus basically we would have to lose one of those things. We would probably lose an agitator. And we would lose one agitator for 2 Counter-Strike. Which, honestly, that's probably a better trade-off. Because the agitator does give us nice... You know, give us an extra 5% affinity for attack. But Counter-Strike, when you get hit, which you do get hit quite a lot, and it extends the time, that's an extra 15 attack. That's pretty solid. That's nothing to sneeze at. And because of that, we could technically, for Lord's Soul purposes, if we get rid of Numinous entirely, that's 2 Agitator, 1 Coalescence, and a Mighty. What would we trade out for that? We could get... one weakness exploit, maximum might. That actually might be the way to go. Right there. Is Legiacris. Guys, we lose 2 Agitator, but we actually end up only losing 1 more Agitator. And we gain full maximum might. Then we got Mighty. Last Mighty. We don't need one of these. So a little Challenger. Yeah. So we would lose a little Challenger for full maximum might, which gives us 30. Plus we have like a small little thing right here. What, a fire resistance maybe? A recovery speed? Probably. Recovery speed ain't going to be quite as useful because we don't have Zoshia anymore. But we could just do a full recovery speed as well. Full adaptability. Fire resistance is pretty high. Because maximum might now 30%. So when using this weapon, we would have 50% when we have our stamina up. 50% plus 30% on wounds. That's 80% on weak spots. And then because we do have a bit of Challenger, not a lot. Only 3 Agitator. But that still gets us 92%. No, 87% affinity. And then when we're hitting another weak point, it's another 20%. So that gets us 107 if it's got a wound on it, which rarely ever going to have, but that's fine. Basically 87, a little bit higher. We lost a little bit of attack, but we gained counterattack, which is the 2 ranks we lost of that, or 1 or 2 ranks, that was only 8 attack, a little extra affinity versus 15. I think it works out better. I still don't know if we should go full burst or get those Challenger points in. But we also have Bad Blood now active, so when we do get hit, we actually might not want recovery. In that case, we might want medicine. Bad Blood, Guts, nothing else really active. I don't know. It doesn't look bad to me. Let's go to the training area. I don't think I can activate bad blood here, because you need resentment active, and you can't turn that on here.
Want to tweak its behavior?
Yeah, you can just turn it on agitator.
Let's give it a try.
So we look at this. We have 57. It does so little damage that it's gonna be hard to actually get it like. So when burst is active, it gives me an extra 50 attack at level 3. That's what, a 5% boost? A little over 5% boost. Big issue is it's going to be really hard to proc bad blood. You know? Yeah, so it's really hard to gonna be able to tell how good bad blood is. For the most part, my general impression of it was that it's not great. It's a little bit awkward to kind of use. But I think we're going to go ahead and end there. I know it was kind of a short stream today. We got started a little late. We ended a little early. But we do have some work to do. I'm trying to get these videos out, but I'm running some issues on my end with footage, but we'll get it sorted. Anyway, thank you all for being here. Thank you for hanging out, and until next time, and as always, I hope you have a good one.